Hello YouTube, I'm Frogman Forever and welcome back to my Let's Play of Star Fox 64. Today we are playing the hard route. And let me just preface this video by saying that this is the first time in years where I've actually practiced before recording. And the reason being is because since I last recorded this game, when I did the medium route, I had never beaten hard mode. So I actually did a couple practice runs of this game on hard mode, and I beat it for the first time in my life during practice about last week, but I only did it once. So I'm going to just say this. I'm pretty nervous about today's recording because things can go horribly wrong. Oh, hold on. Whoops. Okay, here we go. Goes to default. Alright, yeah, things can go horribly wrong here, so I'm very nervous. I'm going to be honest with you, even when I was practicing, I pretty much committed my cognitive abilities just to focusing on the game. So it's going to probably be difficult for me to commentate. And I know I say this all the time, but for real, I might not commentate a whole lot while I'm playing the game, especially when I'm doing the harder missions. So I do apologize ahead of time if you don't get a whole lot of commentary from me. I assure you I'm just trying to concentrate and not screw this up, because trust me, you can make it all the way to the final level and then still be screwed, and I'll explain some of those ways as we play. So we're gonna do, excuse me, I just had to burp there, sorry. I don't think it came out in audio, but whatever. So let's jump right in. We're doing main game. I'm not doing expert. That's freaking crazy, man. Maybe someday, but for the time being my plan is to do the hard route, and then this let's play's over. So let's do main game here. And I know I know there's some story involved, but I kind of already did that on my first playthrough, and I did the easy route, so I'm kind of skip through this, including the credits too. I already did the credits, although I may just show the very last, couple segments that are a little different. So, assuming that I actually do this. So, all right, so let's jump right in. Enough talk. We are doing the hard route. We have to start with Corneria. So obviously we have a new boss here.
It's about time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world.
I'll do my best. Andross won't have his way with me.
Alright, Corneria. This level does have a special mission you have to do in order to advance onto the hard route. But it doesn't have anything to do with your score. Now I will say this, I've only once in my life scored 150 points, because that's what you need to get a medal. So, I'm not, and again, I've said this before, but I still stand by this. I don't in any way claim to be good at this game whatsoever, so. So don't expect, master work. By the way, I need to refamiliarize myself with the controls, mainly because I've been playing it, oops.
We're entering Corneria City now.
I've been playing this on not just the N64, but also on the Wii U, the virtual console, and also on the 3DS, because they made a 3DS version of the game. And they really, changed up the controls on whichever version you play, so I'm a little unfamiliar with the actual controls. I probably should have done that first. Whoops. See, normally I would have boosted through there, but I pressed the wrong button.
You got an enemy on your tail. Use the brake.
So hold on. Okay. So let's see. That's just the zoom. That's not even the boost. Whoops. So.
I'll take this one. Get the one behind me.
Oh, I messed that up.
Something's wrong with the G diffuser. I guess I should be thankful.
So the first thing you got to do, obviously, was save Falco, which I just did. So I just boosted ahead, and I already have max laser, so I'm just gonna go for an extra bomb. It's gonna be useful.
Do a barrel roll.
And yeah, I'm still not confident in my controls. I really should have done that before I did anything else. So okay, this is the brake, and then this is This is the second objective, by the way. You have to fly through all the rings, which is simple enough.
Pretty smooth flying, Fox.
I feel like I could have gotten a few more kills, but there we go. But again, I'm just like I'm still trying to familiarize myself with controls here.
Where you going? I found the target. Try to keep up.
All right, so let's see. That doesn't do anything. I was pressing right C, and that doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Time for a little payback.
I want to take Falco's kill.
Hey Einstein, I'm on your
Ah,
side.
he got it.
Gotcha.
All right, we're good. So that's the boost.
Ah, someone wants to play.
That's the break. Right C does nothing. Top C does zoom. All right, okay, we're good. So boost and break, and then A, and then bombs.
Enemy shield analyzed.
Maybe the controls are the same, but they just feel different because of the way the controller's positioned. All right, this guy's super easy, super simple. This is actually a remake of the original boss from the first Star Fox, on the first level. And there you go. Yeah, I gotta tell you, the controls are like superior on the N64. I feel like way more in control. I feel a lot more confident. When I was playing the 3DS, I got to Venom, and I ended up getting a game over even though I had like 7 lives left. And the reason for that was because I ended up on Venom with only the single laser. And anyone who is familiar with this game understands that when you play with a single laser, you're pretty much screwed, especially when you're playing on the hard route.
You're becoming more like
Now, another thing that could screw you up is Sector Z, especially when you only have the single laser. So when you're playing the 3DS version on a control that's, you know, on a configuration on that, well, I mean, you know how the 3DS is actually the controller itself too. So the way they have the buttons aligned are lined up, it's kind of weird, especially, you know, when you're trying to translate from N64 to 3DS. All right, so we're gonna go to Sector Y. This is a brand new level we've never done on this Let's Play. I'll let him talk here, and then I'll kind of continue my thought.
Fox, we're under attack. Help us out here.
I'm on my way.
Good luck.
All right, fierce melee. Yes. Okay, this is the special objective on this level. Is I have to get 100 kills. It's simple enough, but I might have to concentrate a little bit here. So I'll let the cutscene play out while I finish that thought. Oh, and then I was just saying I also played the Wii U version, which is also I like it a little better as far as the controls go, but if you're playing on the Wii U pad, like, your hands are so like far apart, it's like really awkward and painful sometimes. I don't know. If you have a Wii U, you'll kind of know what I'm talking about. Alright, so let's do this. We gotta get 100 kills. And this might actually be a little bit challenging for me, since I haven't practiced this level as much as I have some of the later levels in the hard route. And thanks to the Wii U Virtual Console, I can kind of what do you call it? Create like a save state. So that kind of allowed me to practice more on some of the later levels, and I kind of just skipped over practicing this level, which is pretty important because you got to get 100 kills. Oh, dang it!
Knock it off, Fox. Hold them. They're trying to get through.
Yeah, like I said, I think I'm going to start concentrating now, because I don't know how well I'm doing at this point, and I know it's not a particularly long level, so I don't understand why I wasn't locking on to anyone there.
Good job. Keep up the pace. The enemy's coming from behind.
don't know if I'm doing that well right now.
I've got everything above.
I don't know if you can actually kill those guys. I feel like I've tried killing those guys in the past and I've never really killed any of them. So I don't know. I don't feel like I'm doing that well, actually. I may have to do this again.
He's quick. Be careful.
Damn.
We're gonna break through that fleet.
I don't think I'm doing that well.
Is that the best
Yeah.
you can do?
When Falco tells you that, you're not really doing that great. I think it is still possible, but...
Hey, what's the big idea?
Sorry. Man. I feel like I'm missing a lot of stuff.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
I don't know if I did it. No, I don't think I did it.
Something's up ahead.
Oh, I don't think I did it. Well,
All range mode.
I don't remember if I did it or not. Because, okay, I know each of these dudes are worth 3.
Shield analyzed.
By the way, how are my guys doing? Because most of the time, my allies take damage just because of me. Alright. So I know that each one of these gives you 3, so that'd be 6. And that put me at 94. I think the last box might only give me 5. Unless he gives me 10. Oh my god.
I'm taking damage.
Okay, you're not taking that much
Good
damage.
job. Keep up the good work.
You know, my rabbit. I fed my rabbit before I recorded so that you know, she would shut up while I record. But
Don't body just yet.
it wasn't enough for her. It was not enough. Alright. So, I don't know if it's going to come out in the audio, but if you hear any weird, like, you know, loud noises in the background, that's my rabbit. So, she's your co-commentator there.
What's wrong? Is that it? Got you, freak.
Flippy's hit.
I can't even see this dude. Where is he? Like, I'm like blocking him, but I'm not hitting him. Like, I'm hovered over him so that, like, you would think that if I'm just shooting straight, I'll hit him, but no, not necessarily.
Flippy's hit.
Well, then get out of the way. I'm probably going to be hitting you more.
Gee, quit moving around. Shoot, I'm taking damage.
Yeah, probably because I'm shooting you because you keep getting in my freaking way. Is it like, because like the allies, like, it's like they're trying to help you, but they don't help you at all. They like don't do any damage to the boss whatsoever. Alright, whatever.
Hey, I'm hit.
It's like the game feels bad for you because you're taking too long to kill the boss, so it just like makes the boss like stand on the thing. Okay, it gave me 10, so I think I actually got it. I wasn't sure if it gives you 5 or it gives you 10 or I don't know. I think regardless, I had 96, so I would have gotten it. So, you know, even though Falco like kind of tells you how you're doing during the level.
There you go.
Oh my god, Slippy, what the hell happened to you? I'm not too worried though because this next level, none of your allies play in it, so they're gonna heal right now that I completed the level, and then they'll heal again after I complete the next level, so they'll be in a much better shape. They'll be in much better shape for the level that follows. So I'm a little concerned about Slippy. He might be a little on the low end, but for the most part, I think he'll be okay. I think we'll manage with what we got. So this level, used to intimidate me a lot, but it's really not that bad.